Too busy to eat healthy during your workday? I've got you covered. Today, I'm sharing quick, nourishing 15-minute lunches that fit perfectly into your schedule. Hey there, everyone. I'm here. Today, we are talking about making delicious meals in just 15 minutes or less. It can be done. Sometimes it takes a little bit of planning, so let's talk about how to make this happen. I have also put together a free guide for you called the 5-Day Busy Professional Lunch Prep Plan. Link in the description below. So this is actually a client who has asked me to create some quick lunches for them because they have a really busy work schedule. They're a professional who does a lot of work from home. They have kids, they have a family, they have things going on, and they need easy recipes that are quick and nutritious. And I think I've come up with some great ones. And these recipes all take 15 minutes or less, and they're super nourishing. So let's get right into it. This is going to be one that my clients are actually having this week. I made it. It was delicious. I took a picture. Let me show you the picture first, and then I am going to tell you exactly how it is made. But roasted vegetables. So I'll chop up some carrots, potatoes, onions, garlic, sweet potatoes, bell peppers. I'll throw all that into a bowl like this. You don't have to chop everything. Sometimes I'll cut bigger chunks. The potatoes and carrots are nice and big, so I cut them into smaller pieces. We have small mouths in our house, so I want to make sure that they are able to eat them. But basically, you are throwing your favorite vegetables into a bowl, and you are roasting them at 400 degrees. It is going to take about 15 minutes, and while that is going on, you are going to prep your protein, which for this one I am using firm tofu. But you could use tempeh, you could use chicken, you could use whatever you want. In this case, I'm cutting the tofu into cubes, and I'm tossing it in with some tamari toasted sesame oil, a pinch of flaky sea salt, freshly cracked black vinegar, and going to massage that into the tofu so that it gets kind of tender and a little crispy around the edges. That's what you see here. After the vegetables are done roasting, you are going to go ahead and throw everything together in a bowl. Add some toasted sesame seeds on top, and you have yourself a delicious meal. Another great lunch option that takes 15 minutes or less is a wrap or a burrito. For this one, I'm using an entire wheat tortilla. You could use any kind of wrap. Then I'm spreading some refried beans on top. You could use black beans, you could use pinto beans. And then we are going to use a little bit of salsa, and we are going to put some shredded cheese on top. Now the reason why I like this one is because it is a great way to use leftover rice. So if you have rice that's been hanging out in your fridge, go ahead and throw it on top. Also, you could use quinoa. You could use any grain that you have handy. Then we're going to put some shredded chicken on top. And then, if you have a nut butter that you like, I recommend a peanut butter or almond butter. Go ahead and put that on top. And then finish it off with some chopped walnuts. This is a great source of protein. It's filling. It's got a little bit of healthy fat in it. It's delicious. It's perfect for a quick lunch. Again, 15 minutes or less. Let's do another one. This is also really popular. My clients love this one. Basically, you're cooking rice noodles. It's just like cooking spaghetti. You boil water, you add the noodles, you let them cook until they're al dente. You drain them, and then you're going to toss them into a bowl with your favorite vegetables. For this one, I've got some steamed broccoli and some sliced carrots. Then you're going to add a sauce. And this one is just store-bought. It's peanut sauce. Very simple. And then you're going to add a protein. This one is shrimp. It's already been cooked. I'm just cutting it into smaller pieces, adding it on top, and then finishing it off with some chopped peanuts. You have a delicious quick lunch that again can be made in 15 minutes or less. Now this one is probably my favorite. You could pack it all in a little container like this and take it to work. It's essentially a salad. So I've got some spinach, some cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, red onion. I'm throwing all that into a bowl. Then we're going to add some hemp seeds, a little bit of crumbled feta cheese, and some Kalamata olives. This is going to be a Greek salad vibe. Then you're going to dress it up with some extra virgin olive oil, some red wine vinegar, some flaky sea salt, and some freshly cracked black pepper, and then you're going to serve it. I've got some pita bread here. You could serve it however you want. You could even serve it without the pita bread, and just have a nice bed of greens with some cucumbers and tomatoes. But the beauty about this one is that it lasts for days. It's great meal prep. I like to buy pre-washed spinach just to make things easier. And then you are chopping your veggies. And then you are tossing them into a bowl, and you have a salad. Who doesn't love a good salad? Here's another fun one. A lot of times when you're cooking dinner, You're making more than you need to, so you have leftovers. You might as well use those leftovers and turn them into something new and exciting. This is chicken burritos. It's basically I have leftover chicken that I am shredding apart and I'm putting it into a tortilla with some Mexican-style cheese, some lettuce, tomato, onion, cilantro, lime, a vinaigrette, and I'm rolling it up and I'm ready to go. You could do this with any protein. You could do this with steak. You could do this with carnitas pork. You could do it with jackfruit if you're vegan. Basically, you're taking your favorite protein, putting it into a tortilla with your favorite toppings, and you have a delicious burrito. Let's do another one. This is a fun one. Basically, you have salmon. You're going to bake it. You could pan fry it. You could broil it. It's up to you. But then you are going to serve it over a nice bed of brown rice, and you are going to add steamed green beans. You have a delicious, quick, easy, healthy lunch that again can be made in 15 minutes or less. Okay, last but not least. I know this one isn't 15 minutes, but I wanted to show you guys a really cool tip. If you have a microwave at work, or if you're working from home, this is a really great trick. Basically, you're boiling water, and then you're adding some ramen noodles. You let those cook until they're al dente. You drain them. You put them into a bowl, and then you are going to add an egg. And you are going to top it with some chopped green onions and some toasted sesame oil. And if you have a microwave, you're going to microwave that for 30 seconds or until the egg is set. Now, this is great for using up those ramen noodles. I know a lot of people say don't eat ramen noodles, but if you're going to eat ramen noodles, this is the way to do it. You're adding protein, you're adding fiber, you're making it more nutritious and less inflammatory. All right, there you have it. 7 different recipes that you can make in 15 minutes or less. These are great for meal prepping. They're great for people who are on the go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to check out the free guide I mentioned earlier. Link in the description below. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.